Uh, Hi everybody, my name is Stefan and I'm gonna try to make a short tutorial about the program, the cephalometric software I made. It's a housemate, as I said, so it's not complete. It is supposed to be a complete analysis tool. See, some photographic analysis, X-ray analysis, someday maybe CAS model analysis, lots of stuff, no time. So let's get to the point. Uh, this is all not working. This is not working, so you don't touch it. You can, but it won't work. This also doesn't work. This does. Panoramic X-ray doesn't work. This is the cephalometric tool. You can see the analysis here, the type of analysis. Lots of values, sagittal values, vertical values, linear values, incisor values. Let me see if I'm recording this. Yes, I am. Okay. So how do you make an analysis in this type of software? Basically, press this. Uh, I must point out this is very important. You must do everything as I say, because if you skip a step, there is no protection in the program from bugs. So let's say if you click this and then you click this button, the program will just crash. Okay, so you gotta do exactly as I say, as I'm telling you to do, because I made this program just for me. I know how it works. I know when it's gonna break, when it won't break, and so just follow the steps and everything will be fine. Okay, as I said, init module, this is like a start button. It initializes everything, then we load an image. This is a normal file explorer. You just navigate to your folder where you have your image. Here my folder is, I think, yeah, tutorial. So I basically made two uh, pictures, two images, cephalometric images, class 3 and class 2. Uh, these are images I found on the internet, so these are people, patients, I don't know who they are, but for presentation purposes, they will work fine. So let's start with class 2. We open it and this is our image here. Okay, so next we draw our points. Before I click this button, so first we click this, then draw points. But before I click the button, you have the points here. These are the points that you must select, click on the image, each and every one of them. Because if there is a point missing, the program will not work. As you will see later during the analysis, there are some points that are not used in the analysis, and they are here because I will upgrade this program someday in the future when I have more time. Currently I'm out of time. No time. Time is the enemy. uh, okay, now uh, well, let's repeat. You have to select each and every one of these points. Now we draw our points. We see calibration points. Okay, we must calibrate the image. uh, let's make a small digression here. If you have a cephalometric image without calibration ruler or points, uh, there are. I had them. You can still use this tool. Just click 2 points anywhere on the image, and these values here and these values here will not work, will not be correct. Everything else will work. Now we go to N, Cella entrance, Villion. I'm going to try to do it right here. Again, this is for presentation purposes. Particulare T1. This is a very weird taken image, so I'm going to try to be as correct as possible. Asion, let's say it's here, I think. Yes, it should be here. Yes, now T1, T1, T2 here. Okay, let's try this here. Let's go with this side. Bear with me here. This is just presentation. Anton, Nation, Pogonion, B, ID, Prostion, A, anterior nasal spine, posterior nasal spine, orbiculare, should be here, I think. Yeah, does it look like that? Yes, it's here. So these are the incisors. Uh, incisal edge of the upper. It should be somewhere here. Apex of the upper. Incisor of the lower. Apex of the lower. Not trying here. Posterior point of the occipital plane. This is how I do the occipital plane, somewhere in the mid. We're gonna try this here. Now these points here are useless. They were supposed to be part of a soft tissue analysis that I haven't made yet, so I'm just gonna click them. It doesn't matter, their correctness is not important. Now this is important for this value here, so it should be somewhere around here. Yes, I should correct this, but I don't have time again. But everything is fine. We'll see. Now we draw our lines, and as you can see, it's perfect. Everything is drawn. All the lines are drawn. Now we analyze it. Here we have our data. Here we have our data. And when we diagnose, here we have our diagnosis. I mean, not complete diagnosis, but you should bring a conclusion by yourself. But as you can see, these are the results. Class 1, retrognatic bimaxillary retrognatism, retrognatic chin, anterior, but still, okay, this is plus minus 5. I left at 20. Many of these values come from the university I graduated in Belgrade. These median values, and many of these values come from uh, the Moyer's book of orthodontic diagnosis. Very good book, by the way. So you see lots of results here. Proclination everywhere, protrusion, see linear values, angular values, and these are the linear values. So as you can see, it works. It's nice. It has everything you need to make a basic orthodontic analysis. It lacks a tweed, for example, the triangle tweed, and I was hoping I will add some more values, but again, no time. So when you do this, when you finish this, if you want to save this, you go to a print screen. You have to do a print screen. There is no save button, and you can paste wherever you want it to be pasted. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I do, but feel free to do as you wish. What I do is go to paint, just paste everything here, select it, select this, copy, new one, paste, voila. Here we go. We can show this to everyone. It looks nice. Patients liked it, and it's kind of free. So we're gonna name this tutorial Ceph number one, and we're gonna save it to tutorial. And that's it. Here's your first analysis of the day in this program. You go to tutorial, and here you go. You got a very good image that you can show to everyone. You can zoom it, see, you can explain to your patients why, how, when, and everything else. This is correct. I double checked it for zillion of times. So that's it. Patient number one is done. Now, there is no button here that says restart. So basically what we have to do is turn off the program, go again and open it and start everything from scratch. We go again, X-ray, cephalometric X-ray. We go init module or start, we load an image, and then we go to our folder or to the destination where our image is placed, and now we're gonna do a class 3 patient. Again, this is a stock image I found on the internet. It's not so nice, but for presentation purposes it should work. Now, as you can see, a very good photo. As you can see, there is no calibration there are no calibration points here. So, as I said in the previous section, in the few minutes ago, I don't know, uh, if you don't have a calibration ruler, that's okay. You just draw your points anywhere, it doesn't matter, okay? And these values here will not work. That's all. Now we go do everything again, and as see, this is a bad image or it's a fine image. Candelian, I should drew it a bit more spear, but never mind. Porion, wherever Porion is right now. Articulare Basion. Now let's see, T1, Gonion, T2. Oh, bad thing. See what I did? This is very good thing that happened. So, if you misclick a point, a very good thing happened here. If you misclick a point, see, this is Basion exactly, and this is T1. So the whole image, the result will be wrong, and you cannot undo a point. You cannot do it. So you just restart the whole thing. I didn't make an undo button. That's it. Again, load image. I restarted the program. I'm going to a tutorial, class 3. Wanna try to be more careful right now. Again, calibration points are irrelevant, and as sometimes uh, this happens, it's a hassle, but it is what it is. Orion articulare basion. Now we go. So T1, G, T2, menton, genation, pogonion, B, ID or interdentale, prostion, C, very hard thing to do here. So where is it? Let's place a maybe here. Well, why not here? Anterior nasal spine should be not here. This is the nose. This is the anterior nasal spine. So this is the posterior nasal spine. Somewhere around here. Orbiculare is upper, Apex of the upper. Maybe it's wrong, but it doesn't matter. It's for presentation purposes. Is lower. Is okay. The posterior point. This is the mid, somewhere around here, and these are the irrelevant points I was telling you about. Maybe some other version of this program will, and this is totally irrelevant where I'm gonna put it right now, but I'm gonna put it somewhere around. Yeah, why not here? It should be a bit more posterior, but never mind. So we draw our lines. See, perfect. Everything is drawn. The analysis is here, and this is the diagnosis. Okay, class 3 patient, uh, prognathing mandible, retrograde maxilla, uh, posterior rotation or clockwise rotation. Yeah, that's it. Uh, see, neutral growth. There's some. Okay, at the university I was, uh, the the algorithm, the method, the function that calculates this value here works by using the mid median values from the Moore's book, plus minus 6 degrees. Uh, at the university I was, it was 396, and everything above was vertical growth, everything below was horizontal growth. So I think this plus minus 6 is too much, but nevertheless I took the Moore's median value. So this is your double check. See the linear. Uh, this is just pixels. This uses just pixels. The ratio of pixels. So this is correct. It's a vertical growth patient. The vertical patient, a long face patient. Here you have the incisors, and from here, here, and all of this, they're wrong. Okay, because we do not have these 2 points. So that's it. That's it. I'm gonna try to do it one more time again without saying too much or not. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it one more time without saying anything. I'm gonna close it again. This is how it's called to X-ray, cephalometric X-ray init module. So these are the steps. People, please, these are the steps. Init module, load image. Let's say we load tutorial. Okay, class 3. That's it. Then we draw our points, draw our lines, analyze, diagnose, done. After that, you do a print screen, save it to a paint program, whatever. Just save it somewhere and you have it, or you cannot save it if you don't like to save it. You just have the results here, and it is what it is. It's not perfect, but it's nice, it's useful. 3, and yeah, that's it. That's the short introduction of my program. Now, one more thing you should know, that some of you have Macintosh, some of us this is something you should not see. It's my own personal stuff. Nevertheless, I want you to know that you should have Java installed. It doesn't matter if you have Macintosh or Windows. According to Java, to Oracle, this program should work on all platforms. You just need to have uh, just need to have Java installed, and this is it. This is Java. Uh, this is the link, java.com, cross English, cross download. You just click this. Uh, you agree to everything. You can sell your soul here. Nobody cares. Nobody knows to what we are agreeing on, but never mind. You have here, you click on the Java setup, and something will start installing. After finishing, I have it. I'm not gonna install it, but just install, next, and it's done. You have Java. After you install Java, you can run this program. Okay. Uh, this is the thing. I'm gonna no, not now. Okay, close. I'm gonna let's copy it here. I'm gonna rename it first. Rename it. I'm gonna rename it to Orthy. Orthy, and I'm gonna uh, we're gonna okay. This is it. And you just take this icon here. You're gonna receive it in a zip file. You're gonna receive it in a zip file. You unpack it. You extract it somewhere wherever you like. You just click it, and there you go. You go to X-ray, cephalometric X-ray, and I told you, edit module, load the image, draw the point, draw every point that this program requires, or else it won't work. You draw the lines and everything else. You analyze, you diagnose, then you do a print screen or whatever you like to do. Okay. Thank you for listening. I think I covered everything. Okay, one more thing. One more thing. Uh, if by any chance some of you cannot extract it, you can always go to this site. Uh, you can always go to this site and just download the WinRAR program to unzip everything, or WinZip, whatever zip program you have for unzipping files. Okay, thank you very much, and that's it. Now let's stop recording. Bye bye, everybody.